Okay, סיום מסכת בבא קמא. I read to you the last line of the Gemara. אמר רבי יהודה, כשות וחזיז אין בהם משום גזל, באתרא דקפידה יש בהם משום גזל. אמר רבינה, ומטה מחסיה אתרא דקפידהו. Rabbi Yehuda is saying, there is sometimes in the field, like the green grains, that this is ma'achal be'ema. It's only for the animals to eat. If someone is taking them, it's not considered like it's stealing. But in a place when the owner is particular about that, so he shouldn't steal it. So that's it shows you how important it is really not to take anything from someone that doesn't belong to you, even something minimal, something small. There is an interesting note here. Rashi said in that place that they are makpidim, he said they want to have like a good pastor, mir'eh tov, good pastor. So Maharsha is asking why Rashi is saying good mir'eh tov. Say they need mir'eh, why tov? So he said because usually in many gemarot when they finish in a something nice, something good. This Gemara finished, it didn't say the word good. So Rashi took upon himself to finish it with the word tov. No. Even that many Gemarot don't finish like that, but he wanted to do like he took upon himself to finish it with good. Why really didn't finish with good? Because masechet baba Kamma is not really a complete masechet. We have baba Kamma, baba memitziah, and baba vatra. All of them are considered like one package deal, one masechet. Anyway, as you saw, one of the things that the Gemara talk about is about damages. When someone does a damage to the property of his friend or to his friend himself, have to be careful in all these things. So one of the Perakim is talking when someone hurt his friend physically. There is a payment that he has to make. The Gemara count like 5 different payments. Number 1 is the nezek, the damage that he does to his friend. The second thing is the tsar, the pain that he had when he hurt him. The third thing is called boshet, humiliation. The humiliation, how you can measure it, is according to the mitbayesh or hamebayesh, according to the one that get humiliated and according to the humiliator. If the one that is getting humiliated is in a high status, he has to get much more than someone that is in a lower status. And also, the one that humiliate, if it's someone from a low status, humiliate someone like the king or a prince, he has to pay much more. The boshet is considered much more. The fourth thing is the shevet. When someone hurt his friend or injured him and he stay home, he has to pay him the medical compensations. It's called shevet. And also, it says, Rapo Yirapeh, he has to pay him the refuah, the medical expensive. Now, the pasuk that teach you about this medical expensive and the unemployment, it's in Parashat Mishpatim. It said, Shifto iten v'rapo yirapeh. Shifto is the time that you sit home and you have to get paid, and rapo yirapeh is the medical compensation. If I would write to this pasuk, I would put like that: Shifto v'refuato iten. What does it mean? Rapo yirapeh. It's a little different language. The Chachamim learn from here that this is the permission for a doctor to give you, like to heal you, and to get paid for it. Otherwise, you may think, Anochi Hashem Rofecha, a doctor is not allowed to cure you. So the pasuk teach you, Rapo Yirapeh. A doctor is allowed to heal you, and you can go to a doctor. It's not a problem. So let me ask you a question. Shouldn't it say only one word? Shifto v'rapo. It says Rapo Yirapeh twice. So that the Safot explain, you may think that you are allowed to go to the doctor only if a human being hit you or got injured by a friend, but not if someone bar minan got sick. Maybe this is from Shammah. Maybe this you have to count on Hashem. If you're going to the doctor, maybe this is a divine decree that you shouldn't go to the doctor. That's why it says twice, Rapo Yirapeh. One from your friend, you are allowed to go to the doctor, and one, even if you get sick from Shammah, you're still allowed to go to the doctor. One more thing, the rapoi rapeh is with the dagesh. Rapoi rapeh, doesn't say rapoi rapeh. The medicine that you get from the doctor, when you compare it to the medicine that comes from Hashem, when Hashem merapeh you, it says, Anochi Hashem rofecha, soft, without dagesh. The refuah of Hashem is soft. When people go to the doctor, sometimes there is complication, sometimes there is side effect. It's hard. But when the best thing is to strive to get refuah from Hashem. It's soft, it's complete, no side effect, you don't feel it, and Baruch Hashem, everybody gets healed. Final thing, one of the perakim in that Gemara talks about there is a machloket, dispute between Rabbi Yehuda and Chachamim about a blind person. Is it a blind person obligated to do mitzvot or not? Rabbi Yehuda say he is not obligated to do any mitzvot, and Chachamim said he is obligated. Rav Yosef was a big Gemara, he was blind. So Rav Yosef came one day and said, if someone can prove to me that halacha is like Rabbi Yehuda, I will make him a feast. Barbecue, Yom Tov. Why? Because he was blind and he was doing the mitzvot. If the halacha is like Rabbi Yehuda, that a blind is patur from mitzvot, he said, wow, I will get a big reward. I did it without being commended. I did something that I shouldn't done. But after a while, he changed his mind. He said, if someone will prove to me that halacha is not like Rabbi Yehuda, halacha is like Chachamim. What Chachamim say? That you are obligated, and we make him a feast. He changed his mind, 180 degrees. At the beginning, he thought that one that is not commended and is doing, that's better. But then he heard Rabbi Hanina said, Gadol ha-metzuveh me-shelo metzuveh. The one that is commended, he gets much greater reward than the one that is not recommended. So he said, that's why, if now you show me that I did the mitzvot because I was commended, then I will make you a feast because the reward will be much, much greater. And the question is really why? Why the one that is commended is greater? So they gave a few explanations. There is two reasons for that. Reason number one, when someone is commended to do something, he has Yetzer Hara in front of him. He has anxiety. I need to do it. I'm afraid. I miss it. Yetzer Hara is telling me not to do it. But when you are not commended, you're free. You're soft. You whenever you want, you do it. You don't feel so much like the anxiety to do it. So you get to a better reward when you commended. Another thing, another reason, when you do a mitzvah, even the one that is not commended, they did something good. It's a mitzvah. Even if it was not commended. But he missed one big factor. In the mitzvot that we do, besides doing the mitzvah, which is very good for us, there is another thing. You're doing the will of Hashem. You're doing Ratzon Hashem. So the one that is commended is doing two things. He's doing a great mitzvah and he's doing the will of Hashem. But the one that is not commended is doing something good, but he doesn't get the reward for will of Hashem. עד כאן. יהי רצון שנגמור ונתחיל מסכתות, ובזכות התורה שלנו יהיה ניצחון לעם ישראל in the south and in the north. אמן, כן יהיה רצון.